So why have I decided to get arrested? After 3 years, why has it come to this? I wrote many letters to my legislators and arranged for many letter writing campaigns. I made many phone calls and arranged for many phone banks. I wrote op-eds in newspapers. I've been interviewed on radio programs. I've been interviewed by newscasters. I met with probably 1/3 of the 150 assembly members, and probably that number, 1/3 of 62 senators, and about 66 city council members. I traveled to Albany over 200 times, and I drove. I bird-dogged legislators who I could not get an appointment with, just to have a few moments walking down a hall in the Capitol to try sell the idea of an appointment about the 30% rent cap bill. I have spoken before many groups to muster support. I talked to Governor Patterson first on the stage at AIDS Walk for about 2 hours when he explained why he couldn't sign it because he had to find the money for it. Then, at his invitation, the day after Gay Pride, for about 1 hour and 15 minutes, when we explained how the bill would pay for itself. Then again, at his invitation, the day before he vetoed the bill, we gave him all the answers he asked for and needed to justify to anyone who asked why he signed the bill. I bird-dogged him too. His security staff and I have become friends. My efforts have convinced Democrats and Republicans in the Assembly and the Senate that this bill is the responsible decision, morally and financially, especially in these cash-strapped years. My efforts have educated New York State legislators, and I can't think of how many state committees, about the built-in discrimination and financial waste of the HACA program for low-income people living with AIDS that puts me at risk every single day of losing my home of 31 years. But all that has not been enough to motivate the governor to fulfill his fiduciary responsibility and his promise to low-income, disabled, homeless population of New York, and that includes me. Right. And to beat all, this effort has put my health at risk. In February 2009, I had a stroke. And then in April, my mom died in California, and I didn't have the money to go because I couldn't forecast on $11 a day how I was going to buy a plane ticket. So what's left? What else can I do to prove that I stand steadfast and unmoved for my belief in this legislation sponsored by my Senator Tom Duane and my Assemblywoman Deborah Glick and backed by my City Councilwoman Christine Quinn? Civil disobedience. He has left me with no more options. Blemishing my criminal record, sacrificing my civil reputation to prove my belief in financial responsibility of the 30% rent cap bill. So, when we step out on Block Broadway, I want all of you to cheer and chant so loud that Patterson can hear you all the way in Puerto Rico. So it's you, it's us, it's we, it's now. You, us, we, now. You, us, we, now. You, us, we, now. Thanks a lot.